I was browsing some Excel forums the other day and came across an interesting question that had no responses after 2 weeks. And the interesting thing is that the solution was easy, and it's a strategy that can be used to solve many kinds of problems. So what is it? Coming up next. This user has a table of fruits and numbers, which is basically a rolling count of that fruit, which is incremented each time a new fruit of that type is added to the list. So if the solution works, the user should be able to put mango at the bottom of this list, and the formula would assign the rolling count 3 to the mango since there are now 3 mangoes in the list. The solution is actually very simple, and it involves using a combination of the COUNTIF function and dynamic cell references. I've created the list of fruits on my screen with a formula that assigns a rolling count to each fruit. To solve this, I've used the COUNTIF function. The COUNTIF function will count the number of items in a range that meets certain criteria. In this case, for each row, I'm going to count the number of times the same fruit appears in the list up to that row, but not after. I also need the formula to be dynamic, so when I drag down the formula, it will continue to extend the range in the COUNTIF function from the starting position up to the current row. To do this, I need to make sure that the starting cell in the formula remains the same no matter what. So I'm going to put a $ in front of the column letter and the row number to indicate to Excel that I do not want that cell reference to change when I drag it down. On the other hand, I'm not going to add those $ to the ending cell of the range because I want Excel to change that reference as I drag the formula down. In this way, the COUNTIF function range will dynamically change as I continue down the list of fruits. By using both the COUNTIF and a dynamic range, we now have a solution that calculates a rolling count for each fruit as it's input into the list. If you found this video helpful, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for future updates.